Hello people, and I hope you're having a really nice Monday. In this video, I am going to be answering some of the most commonly asked questions with regards to Amazon ads, specifically for KDP. So if you're new here, then I want to extend my warmest welcome to you. My name is Ben. I like to bring out videos like this on my self-publishing journey and all the hints, tips and tricks that follow. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to smash that subscribe button and also be sure to join my Facebook group if you're serious about self-publishing. We're a community of over 900 of us now, and we're all in there to help each other, and we all have a mutual goal of finding success through publishing online. So all the links are in the description below. On top of all that as well, be sure to check out the Royalty Accelerator course by the Residual Royalty Academy. Not only is it an amazing course, but it is also an amazing community. There's a lot of success in here. There's a lot of great content as well that's helped a lot of people get to 4 figures a month or even more. You can just see from the testimonials down here, included myself, that so many of us have implemented what he's taught to get us to where we want to be. This person's got to £2,000 per month within 3 months of starting his KDP journey. So that's absolutely amazing. There's tons of success stories in there. And what's better as well, if you click on the link in the description below, it's 20% off for a limited time only. So be sure to hop on this course. I'd love for you to be part of this community as well. But guys, really without further ado, let's get into what the topic of this video is about. So this question is one that I hear a lot. Do I need to advertise on KDP to be successful? And the short and simple answer from myself is essentially yes. I myself have used it successfully. I've seen a lot of other people use advertising successfully to help their publishing career. It is a way to boost your book sales, and generally, if you turn a blind eye to advertising, you're not going to get as far as someone who utilizes and embraces advertising within their business. If that's not enough proof for you, let me show you my own advertising account as a parable. So as you can see from Amazon USA, that I've got an ACOS of 18% here. So you can see that I've spent in total since I started advertising $5,772. And with that, I made nearly $32,000 in sales. Now, sales isn't the same as royalty. The royalty from that amount of sales would be in the region of between $9,000 to $10,000, which means that all in all, I spent that amount there, $5,700, to get between $9,000 to $10,000 in royalty. So you can immediately see that that's a profitable advertising account. And the same with the one in the UK as well. This is my UK account since I started advertising. I spent just over £3,000 to get £24,000 in sales. So if you boil that down, that works out to around £7,000 in royalty. So I've essentially spent £3,000 to get £7,000 in royalty. So again, another profitable advertising account there. And some people also might tell you that they have been successful without advertising, and the main argument is if you niche down enough, if you publish in really niche areas, you don't need to advertise because there's not that much of a competition. You're going to get organic sales. But put it this way, all it takes is another person to find that niche, to advertise their book in that niche, and their book's going to come above yours. Even if you have reviews, that advertised book might be the first one they see before your organic reached books. So I don't know, like I've not tried without advertising. I started advertising as soon as I started publishing, so I've never tried going organic, but I don't want to be the person to try and find out whether you can be successful with organics. So that's my answer to that question. So I saw this question somewhere a few times. How long after publishing a book should I wait before advertising? Now, again, there's a very simple answer to this question, and that answer is as soon as possible. And this just comes from a workflow place. So you're publishing a book, as this applies more to people that are publishing a lot in a day. But generally speaking, as soon as your book goes live onto the Amazon marketplace, you want to get your ads up for it. And that's just because you don't want to be thinking about what books you published 2 months ago and what ads you need to get for it. It's just a lot easier if you do it all in one lump sum and then let Amazon do the rest of the work for you. So that's my answer to it. As soon as possible. Don't bother waiting a week after Amazon boosts your book for that first week period. Just do it as soon as possible is my answer to that. So this is a really common question that I see with Amazon advertising. And essentially the question is, my ad has spent a certain amount of money and is not seeing any sales. What should I do under these circumstances? Now, first of all, the answer is going to be different depending on how you publish. So for the purposes of this video, I'm addressing people who publish onto Amazon in volumes, so who publish low content, for example. So if this applies to you, then first of all, don't worry if your ad has spent something without any sales. Every single ad you're going to put up is going to spend some money before it makes its sale. It could be, 50 cents it spends, it could be $1, it could even be $2. These are not unnormal to see. I mean, a lot of my ads spent $2 before it made its first sale. But we're going to want to draw a line somewhere because we don't want our costs to go out of control. So for the past, say, 6 months at least, I've been drawing this arbitrary line. Obviously, it's going to be slightly different depending on the niche that you publish in, but generally speaking, I draw the line at $3 or 30 clicks and no sales. So if your advertisement has spent less than $3 or has had less than 30 clicks and no sales, then just leave it running for a few more days or a week and then come back to it and see how it does then. Maybe it's picked up a sale or it's picked up a few more clicks. But if your advertisement has spent over $3 or has over 30 clicks and it's not made any sales, then the best thing to do under these circumstances is to reduce the bids. So I find that halving the bid amount for your ads is sort of the perfect balance between time efficiency and overall effectiveness of the strategy. In my opinion, it's better than cutting the ad out completely because it gives you a chance to continue to sell your books through advertisement, although without spending as much as you were before. So the way you do this is you simply go on your Amazon advertising. This is an example. This is the closest ad that I have to really reaching that amount. You can see that I'm on $2.91 spend, so it's really close to that $3 mark. I'll have to probably switch this ad off very, very shortly, but you can see that it's got 15 clicks. And it spent $2.91 here. So if it reached the $3 mark, if I came back tomorrow and it was over $3, then what I would simply do is you click on the ad down here, and on the left hand side you want to go into targeting and you just want to half your bid from 10 cents to 5 cents on all 4 of these boxes here. Now I'm going to show you in the next question, which is what happens when you do sell but it's not a profitable ad, and that's going to be going through the search terms here. But because your ad's probably going to be fairly new, then you're probably not going to have a lot of search terms. But if you do, then be sure to watch on to question number 4 as well, because I explain how to optimize your ads through using the search terms, and it's going to be really helpful in this instance for you as well. So this question is very, very similar to the last question that you saw. The only difference being that this has an ACOS, which means that the book has sold. So it has converted, just not as well as you want it to. So I'm going to show you this one by an example that I've got up for you. I found this the other day whilst going through the ads for the purposes of this video, and this, in my opinion, is quite a bad ad. It's not the worst ads. I mean, ACOS of 33% is not profitable, but it's not so bad. This is a logbook as well, guys. So what we're going to do, if the ACOS is this high, you can see that it's not made any sales in the last 3 months, is we're going to go and click on the ad group down here, and you're going to go onto the left panel here and you're going to go through search terms. Now you're going to want to filter them through clicks. So we want the date range to be as much as possible last 65 days, and we'll see which ones have converted and which ones haven't. So if we go and filter that, so you can see this top one's got 8 clicks. It's attributed $1.36 as spend, and it's not made any sales. You're going to want to put anything, say, I normally draw the mark at 10 clicks because I think it's fairer. But if you're sort of tight on money, then you can draw the bar at 5, which I used to do in the past. So you can literally get rid of these two here. So what you're going to do is just copy the ASIN and move them into negative targeting. So negative products here. So adds negative product targets, and we're just going to add enter list in there. And you're going to exclude that top one, for example, from ever showing up. So my book will not be advertised against that product no more. So that's what I would do. I would leave that as well for a week to see if that helps you improve your ACOS. If that ACOS goes down, so at the moment it was on 33%. I can't get back to my home screen. Where was it? It'll be on here. So, sorry guys, one sec. So if that ACOS of 33% drops down, so if it starts going down to 32, 31, then I've done something right. But if it hasn't worked, then I would also drop the bid amount. So we're going to have to go back onto the ad group there, and you can literally just go on targeting on the left. It's the second one down here, and we're just going to drop that bid down to say 15 cents. But this is after if that trimming of your search terms did not work. So if your ACOS is still high after you got rid of the products that were not delivering, then drop your bid for, in increments. So 20 cents to 15 cents to 10 cents, etc., etc. So that's my answer to that question. So if I make an ad in Amazon.com, will it automatically create an ad in Amazon.co.uk? The answer to this is no. You have to do everything manually. So if you make an advertisement in Amazon.com, you need to make one separately for Amazon.co.uk. The copy feature or anything like that doesn't work. So you sort of have to make it from scratch, unfortunately. So this one, should I run an ad for every book I publish? My answer is generally yes. It depends though on your budget and how much money you've got spare, because with ad cash flow, you're going to be put out of pocket until Amazon pays you. So you pay for your ads at the end of every month. Amazon pays you at the end of every 2 months. So you're going to be out of pocket. So just be aware of how much money you do have. If you're going to advertise against every book, just be aware that you're going to rack up quite a lot of spend quite quickly. So bear that in mind. My answer to this is yes, if you can, but be aware of your budget. If not, then just advertise on the books that you think are going to do best and the most convincing niches that you have found. Should I group several books into one advertisement? So the answer to this one is yes, you can do. I've done it successfully. I've also done individual automatic ads to every single book that I've put up, and that's also been successful. So I think to save time, I would group books. If you're looking to group the books, so be sure that they're very, very similar in the same niche, but also in the same micro niche as well. For example, if you've got a lot of books in dogs, for example, that's probably not going to be enough. Whereas if you've got a lot of books in specifically, say, a type of dog or a breed of dog, I don't know, like a poodle or something like that, and you've got like a poodle notebook, a poodle quiz book, a poodle word search and stuff like that, then go ahead and group that into the same ad. But if you've got like just generally dogs, so one might be like a dog calendar, another one might be like a Labrador notebook, and another one might be like a poodle coloring book or something like that, then I wouldn't group that. I would do those separately. And this one, what should my bid and budget be? So this is best answered from my video. I've left the link in the top right of this video here. It's going to tell you exactly what strategy that I use for my advertising of books on KDP. So all is answered in there. Be sure to click on that if you want to know what this the answer to this question is. But yeah, guys, that's really it from me. That's all the questions that I have today for you. If you have any other questions that I haven't answered within this video, you can comment below in this video. Let me know what questions you'd like answering. I might do a part 2 of this if this gets enough likes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I hope it's been helpful for you. And I hope that this style has been okay for you. I got this out quite quickly because I wanted to get this video out to you a lot sooner before later in the run up to Q4 and Christmas as well. So I hope you can really action on some of the advice within this video. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and take care.